I'm on. All right. Okay, so our discussion was around the future of grass and whether we could be prosperous with that going into the future, and we summarised 5 of the key points around that discussion. It was interesting. The first discussion was more on the technical side of things, and the second side was sort of the extension and how do we make it work. So it was a very interesting discussion. Just summarising the 5 points. The first point was around how we monitor and measure both pastures, but also into the future how we can measure soil moisture and how to effectively capture that and utilise that to improve production. And I guess in capturing knowledge, not spend so much time just capturing it for the sake of capturing it. We need to do it in an effective way. The second point was the need from farm demonstration in any research that we're doing for its integrity. I think from a farmer's point of view, they like to see things being done on farm and at a scale where you can see the practical results. And there was great, I guess, support for the research stations and how they're operating at the moment. And I guess the key one with that was the dairy centre and how they're doing things on a commercial scale. Third point was the challenge of integrating cropping and pastures, but not only with cropping, but also pastures within pastures and grazing systems within systems on the same farm. So going, how do we integrate dryland and irrigated pastures for the betterment of both, and I guess the increase in productivity for both, so that we don't get one area of the farm degraded because we're carrying high numbers of stock, for example. The fourth point was around the utilisation of feed and the need to manage feed gaps, and I guess we're all trying to work to the end point of continuity of supply and also the quality of that supply. And then the fifth point was more around the extension and the development and extension side of things and the importance of collaboration with TIA working with the private sector and also farmers, getting information flowed not only from the researcher down through the service providers to the farmer, but also capturing what farmers are looking for in terms of their research and demonstration, where are their knowledge gaps, and getting information coming back up the chain as well, so that we can better deliver our findings. So that was our session.